Geezers, Speci here. In Gwent, I had a reputation for being one of the most creative, competitive deck builders, and I'm trying to bring that to Marvel Snap. This is a Kingpin deck with double Spider-Man, and I believe this is the best version of the deck anyone has built so far. Kingpin is the focus card which we build around. It's 3 energy, 4 stats. When a card moves here on turn 6, destroy it. It's a very powerful ability, but it's actually very difficult to get full value from. The big issue with Kingpin is that if you play Kingpin in a location and your opponent has 4 cards into that location, it's impossible to move cards in there, and therefore it's very easily counterable. What we do to combat this is we play Spider-Man. We might play Kingpin on either turn 3 or turn 4. On 5, we're going to play Spider-Man to web up our opponent's side of that location, meaning they're not going to be able to clog that Kingpin lane any further. Then on turn 6, we can play a card like Arrow into the Kingpin lane, pulling every card they play into the Kingpin lane, and Kingpin is going to destroy them. Magneto is the other option which you can play into your Kingpin lane to pull all of your opponent's 3 and 4 cost cards, or at least as many as you can, into the Kingpin lane and again destroy them. Miles is amazing in this deck.
Full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
Because a lot of the time we just have 1 energy spare. For example, on turn number 5, we're going to play Spider-Man, and then we can play the other Spider-Man just as that 1 cost card for those extra stats. Similarly, Arrow a lot of the time is on turn 6. You can play Arrow and Miles. So Miles is a great card. Titania is almost an identical card to Miles. She's also playing for 5 stats for 1 energy, but her downside is that she can switch to your opponent's side. You can also use this to your advantage, however, because you can clog your opponent's side of the board with her, flip her back. She is a pull 4 card. A lot of you won't have her. If you don't have her, there's going to be some replacement ideas down in the description for all of these cards. Iron Fist and Nightcrawler are both nice options to help trigger our Miles more consistently. Iron Fist can also be used to pull cards into our Storm lane. Most people don't play Storm with Kingpin because of the issue of the Kingpin lane getting clogged, and Storm is increasing the odds of your opponent clogging the Kingpin lane. However, you can't rely on Kingpin all the time, and Juggernaut already a nice card with Kingpin. Storm Juggernaut combo is just beautiful. She's also very nice with Miles, Titania, Nightcrawler, and Iron Fist. I just had to include her. Added to that, Magneto is a juicer card with Storm because Magneto can pull 3 and 4 cost cards out of the Storm lane and get you those 8 cube victories as well. Imagine your opponent plays Jessica Jones into your Storm lane. They're thinking they've got it secured, and bang, on 6, you Magneto that Jessica Jones, not only into the Magneto lane, but into the lane with Kingpin, killing it, meaning that Jessica Jones is no more, your Storm lane secured, the Kingpin lane's also secured. Daredevil also makes the cut. Daredevil Spider-Man being a nice combo. It just gives you a lot of information about where you should be playing your Kingpin, where you should be playing your Spider-Man, and Cloak also makes the cut. This is just a decent card to be playing on turn 2. It can trigger your Miles, but moreover, there's some really cool things you can do with Cloak and Kingpin. You can play Cloak and Kingpin on turn 5, and if you have initiative, if you're going first on turn 6, you move your Kingpin into the Cloak lane, and then if your opponent moves any of their cards into the Cloak lane, they are going to be destroyed. I think that's how it works. That's what Bane said. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe for more, and check out the Twitch streams where I'm streaming 6 days a week at 9 AM UK time. Oh, I'm wrong. Excuse me. Coke's so good, man. It's got combo potential, and if you just don't have any cards to play, you just slam it for 4 points. Hello. Is a one mate? Yes. Edallo, mate. Good news. I've got a YouTube video that I posted today, and for every hot location I'm going to be posting, decks for all pools. So there's a pool 1 deck in this video. Here you go. That's for you, Edallo. Hope you enjoy. The pool 1 is right at the end. We'll put the Kingpin into Dark Dimension, I suppose. Does mean we can't Spider-Man this lane, so that's a bit of a shame, because then Arrow, they might just, if they play cards in on the last turn, it's not so impressive, right? I can take a quick gander at sure. Okay, question is, what do we do? I figure it's Jugg.
Truly.
If we play Jugg in Dark Dimension, is it moving the cards they play on turn 6? If it is, then Jugg mid is good, I think.
A superb specimen, truly.
We just She-Hulk, yeah. Yeah, my pleasure, man. If they don't go right, this is where the 1-drop comes in. Like, even the 2 stats of the 1-drop is nicer. Obviously, like, we want more than 2 stats on a 1-drop, realistically. So all you need could be 1 point. So we just go Aero, Human Torch. Ideally, we'd be playing Miles, right? But or Titania. Human Torch is still the main card. I'm not convinced by it at all. I do think we want a 1-drop of some kind, though. When we play late. It has potential. Nightcrawler seems better than Torch. Not convinced. Unfortunately, if they play mid, we're probably losing here. Blade, true. Nothing wrong with Titania, I just want more options. I have a feeling that we might go... Play this a bit weirdly. Jugg is making me anxious, though. No, Jugg doesn't do shit. Doesn't this win? This should win. Oh, the Human Torch! And you guys said it's bad! Oh, Nightcrawler's better than Human Torch. Yeah. What, mate? Shut up, chat! Get shushed. Sorry, that was very rude. Also, Nightcrawler would have won still. I think we don't need to play just yet. Just open myself up to Killmonger, right, if I play these cards so early. Cloak and Shatter. There's no dagger though. Rip. Oh, you actually are playing Goose. Interesting. Do you not find that Spider-Man's really important for Kingpin? I guess you're just always moving it with Cloak Bane. Very cool. Need to remove Goose. Yeah, tested it. Yeah, me too. Would be sick if it did. Probably a good thing it doesn't work, honestly. Pretty toxic. Quite like the look of Storm here.
Wind, aid my hand.
If you have Miles, just had like another 1-drop. He's just a secret 1-drop, right? So we just arrow. I'm really surprised I didn't try and win the flood. Oh, okay. Jesus. This arrow wasn't too impactful, was it, in the end? So we give them Titania, banking on them also playing 1-card mid, which they do. So then we shouldn't need to play another card mid, we can just Magneto left, hopefully.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Bit of a weird one, isn't it? I think the Captain Marvel's too strong. Because she can move mid, which would win the right lane as well. Although, technically we're moving Shuri in, because she was played before Thor. So Captain Marvel moving mid wouldn't actually win the right lane. And we might be okay here. My understanding of how Magneto works is pulls Shuri first. If they play 2 cards, then so they go for the Sunspot line, which I think suits us.
Higher, further, faster,
The Marvel
baby.
moves. We lose left. Where we win? Oh, nice. Cool.
Victory.
That was a really nice game, wasn't it? Seemed like we could have run away, but we kind of worked it out. It's almost like a bug, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure with Captain Marvel, I think Ben Brode confirmed at some point. Fisk Tower and Kingpin. It's like a dream, right? We have to snap. Surely. Hey, King Drip. Thanks, man. Yeah, Marvel counts everything. Basically, the way it works is she just tests what happens if she moves to the other 2 lanes. Without actually doing it, right? Storm mid does seem kind of reasonable. But Bane, why is like Marvel moving sometimes on turn 6 when she shouldn't? What did Bro confirm? That basically the way she works is that she just tests. It like just runs like Marvel just checks like the other 2 locations. If she moves, do I win the game? She moves to win new location for season pass XP, right? But this last game, it didn't give them any season pass XP extra. Because she moved out of a lane they were winning to move into a lane they were winning. It was more total points. I don't know what to play here, man. That was dangerous. Nice, we managed to clog them. This is a really epic play. I wasn't sure what to do, and this was a dream play. We stopped them getting the... Oh, we don't clog them. Bollocks. So the problem with Jugg here is that... we have to do this, right? We just want to play 2 cards. But then we cloak this mid lane so they can move stuff in. What do they even have to move in? Stuff that we jug away. It's fine to do this. Maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like Cloak is costing here. Maybe not. Maybe we're fine. Magneto pulls Max. Yeah, it's gotta be Magneto, you're right. Pulls Bishop, pulls Max. Good play, Bane. Thanks, man. Bane saves the day, ladies and gents. Kingpin does the
A
business.
superb specimen, truly.
Yeah, Arrow is an option as well. So you see the Storm and Magneto synergy. We win by a point. Wow, we win by a point. What a game. We're doing it, chat. We're getting rank 100. So main card to cut still is Human Torch. Jury's still out. I definitely like the extra 1 drop though. Yeah, it's Nightcrawler. I just realized why it's Nightcrawler. I agree with you guys that it's Nightcrawler. It's Nightcrawler because of Miles, right? Like my Miles is too inconsistent otherwise. For sure it's Nightcrawler. I was like, why Nightcrawler? But yeah, it's because of Miles, isn't it? I get it. Guys, did you know that I spent real money on this pixel variant? Awkward. Why is it not playing Valkyrie? Because I just like played this deck a million times, and as much as I love it, it's fun to just keep it fresh, right? Also, I have a YouTube channel where I'm trying to post lots of different decks and stuff like that. So I'm playing a variety of different things. Yeah, I spent real money on this. This cost me real money, guys. What? Was I drunk? I was not. Regrettably. I wish I could say that I was. I would feel maybe slightly better about my life choices. I mean, in fairness, Human Torch is popping off here. 8 stats. But yeah, we'll put Nightcrawler in. I do think this is a pretty sick pixel art though. I don't know. I like this one a lot. Thoughts? So they got Arrow from us, which is pretty scary with Kingpin in particular.
Wind, aid my hand.
This Human Torch is 8 stats, it just hasn't updated yet. Kingpin's just too bad for us if they play Arrow last turn, innit? An Arrow mid can kill them when Warrior falls. And we can Kingpin Jugg last turn, maybe? Jugg left last turn, it's winning, right?
A superb specimen. Truly.
I could actually see Arrow right being the play, honestly. Loads.
A superb
But most likely the
specimen.
card they play is more stats than us, so it's just Arrow. And we just slam Jugg into the left here. Of course, this could backfire if I Jugg like 12 stats into the flooded lane, but it's very unlikely. I can hit them with the— Ah! I'm losing! Ah! Oh no, guys. Oh. Do you guys like my acting skills? Pretty good, right? Also, I realized the World Cup's not for another 2 hours, so I could still go to the gym. I'm probably just going to bin the gym off. Wait, how does this work? Does my Kingpin ever kill itself here? Oh, GG. We did the job. We're actually, the win rate's insane right now. When I played this deck the other day, I wasn't too impressed by it. But it's actually popping off. I guess we just been Human Torch off. It performed very well though, but let's put Nightcrawler in. I think it's going to be better on average, just for that flexibility of playing Miles. Because the Human Torch I'm putting in there because it's a 1-drop, but really Miles is a 1-drop, which Iron Fist is just making more consistent, right? Alright, rank 100. Are we undefeated with this deck so far? Have we lost? Also, guys, when did these cards come out? Did someone say it was on Wednesday? There's 2 cards this week because it's Christmas next week. They're not releasing a new card. 2 cards and nobody can get either of them. Nice. We're not playing into the left lane. You're going to be very surprised to hear. Looks like Spectrum. We're going to Spider-Mans. I guess we just play the Nightcrawler. It's a little bit more safe. Titania can backfire.
A superb specimen, truly.
Ah, the Iron Mans. So we do need to be careful because Spectrum is boosting this middle lane by 8 stats. So... how do we win? It's not Aero, because then Spectrum goes mid, that's bad. I figure it's like... Claw? Yeah, we should play around Claw, so that'll be 12 stats, so we should play to just beat 12. Right? I think we just put... Aero right, Titanium mid sounds good until we realize that loses to Spectrum still, right? So they get 8 stats more here. We lose by 1 to Claw. Phew! I think this was our best play though, right? We couldn't Aero because we lose to Spectrum that way. So they'd have an extra 10 stats. We'd only get an extra 3. 7, yeah. This is nice. Oh baby! Still undefeated! Still undefeated! 3 cubes for rank 100. I actually haven't hit rank 100 in ages, guys, I'll be honest with you. If we win, this is 100% win rate. 3 cubes equals 100% win rate to infinite. Question time. Do we play the Nightcrawler into Bar Sinister? Let's just chill on it for a moment. We're not in a rush. Sunspot would suggest that they don't have Killmonger, which makes this idea more appealing. Titania and Mojo Wad could be insane. If we can clog them with Titania, then on the last turn we just play a card into Mojo Wad, we steal it back and we win the lane. I'm still not sure on the Nightcrawler. I think we can just chill. Like if we Nightcrawler, we don't have much board space anyway, so... Okay, this is the turn to stop, kind of decide, right? That's Titania. I kind of want to play the Iron Fist as well, just because, like... clogging ourselves otherwise, right? Thor into Atalin is pretty bloody scary, but the good news is they're going to draw so many hammers. Remember, guys, this is for 100% win rate. We need 4 cubes. 100% win rate. So infinite with this deck. Although we only started rank 97, but still, it's impressive. How does Titania work with Bar Sinister? It is a whole mind head spinner. I think we take the Daredevil here. Daredevil. So I feel like Iron Fist Titania have quite a lot of synergy too. So we could Daredevil mid if we want Titania back on our side, but we don't really do. We want it on their side still, I think. Obviously if they play mid, I think this is good for us. So we can move Nightcrawlers as well. Kind of pretty resigned to losing this lane already, though. Alright, this is good info. They play armor mid, which means Titania comes to my side. So if I play a card mid as well... If I also play a card mid, then... Titania's on their side. But then I can't steal her back either, right? So I think I'm supposed to play a card mid on the last turn. Or I could arrow the right. Man, I'm so confused. I could arrow the right, which means Titania would be on my side. Titania is such a brain melter. Pretty sure this is good for us, man. I think this is good. I think we did it. This is the line, right? With 11. The issue is that Jugg... We don't want a Jugg. We don't want a Jugg, because then they get the stats still in Mojo, right? So we want a Kingpin instead. Is that right? We don't want to give them the cards mid. True? For 100% win rate!
Mjolnir, to me.
Mid is secure.
To me.
Mate, this deck is popping. Iron Fist, Nightcrawler have so much synergy with Titania. It's insane.
To me.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's go! Huh? Kingpin? Please tell me my Nightcrawler's not going to die, bro. And yeah, if we went Jugg, this Kingpin goes mid. Let's go! Rank 1 hundo without a loss. Jeez. And that finish was nuts. That finish was nuts, bro.